Commissioners with the Mayor's minutes from the May 5th Auburn City Council meeting. During the regular meeting, the City Council was proud to recognize our outstanding employees for the City of Auburn, including our Employee of the Month for the month of May. I have a memorandum here from Justice Cotton, our Planning Director for the City of Auburn, talking about Katie Robinson, who is the Employee of the Month for our community. Katie's consistency and expertise sets a high standard for planners across the department. Colleagues seek her guidance when they encounter challenges in their cases or need support navigating complex issues. Her willingness to help, combined with her deep knowledge of our processes, makes her an invaluable resource. Katie's done an outstanding job for our city for a long time, and we are grateful to have her here as Auburn continues to move quickly into the future. It's awesome to have someone with great experience that is assisting our staff as we make those important decisions on behalf of our community and on behalf of those that want to make investments in our community. So thank you, Katie, for doing an outstanding job, and congratulations on being the Employee of the Month. Also, there were a number of service awards. This includes Daisy Griffin from our library, 5 years, Amy Whitman from Finance, 10 years, Kyle Hildreth from Water Resource Management, 20 years, Philip Bohannon, Fire Department, 25 years, Joel Hare, Fire Department, 25 years, and Jason Rawls, Fire Department, 25 years. We appreciate each of those employees and their outstanding job on behalf of our citizens. And then we had 3 retirees, Edward Ray from the Fire Department. He's worked 20 years for the City of Auburn. Cody Hill from our Police Department, who has worked 34 years, and Jamie Presley from our Police Department, who has worked 24 years. So to Edward, Cody, and Jamie, all the best in your retirement. We look forward to seeing you around town. Thank you. All 3 of those gentlemen have protected us as their life's calling here in our community, and we're certainly grateful for that and appreciate their service to our community. Under City Manager's Communications, we had a couple of board vacancy announcements. The first is the Waterworks Board. There's 1 vacancy. That term will begin in June of this year. It's a 6-year term. The City Council will make that appointment on June the 2nd. If Waterworks Board is something you might be interested in, I encourage you to go to the city's website, read about what they do, the decisions they make, how often they meet, and if you are interested, certainly fill out an application. And then the second is for our Planning Commission. There are 2 vacancies. Those terms begin in August of this year. They are also 6-year terms. I'll repeat what I just said. If you think that this is something that you're interested in, please inform yourself of the decisions you make. Planning Commission is one of the more heavy lifts in our community as far as service. They have very long meetings sometimes. There is a lot of difficult decisions that they make. There's a lot of studying and time alone that you have to prepare. But if that is the way that you'd like to serve our community, then we encourage you to be informed of what you might be getting yourself into, and then certainly fill out an application. One of those vacancies one of those terms is Vanessa Eccles. Vanessa has only served 1 year. She filled the unexpired term of the late Wendy Birmingham, who was an outstanding member of our community, and the Planning Commission, who passed away last year. I have asked the City Council to suspend the rules and reappoint Vanessa to the Planning Commission after only serving 1 year. I believe the City Council will go along with that and will approve that at the July 7th meeting. So more than likely there'll be 1 vacancy available on the Planning Commission, and certainly if you're interested, please fill out an application and maybe let your council member know. Under the consent agenda, the City Council approved an alcohol beverage license for a special event at Plainsman Park on campus. Under contracts, the City Council approved a contract with Carasoft Technology for the Procore project management software. This will certainly give our development services entities much more capacity to get their job done and get it done more efficiently. City Council also approved the renewal of customer support for 911 call handling system. This is within digital, and this is for the Public Safety Department and a budgeted item. Under resolutions, the City Council approved 6 different tax abatements last night. Very excited about this. These 6 different abatements total $77 million of capital investment, 167 new jobs, and an estimated payroll of over $11 million. I'll quickly run through these companies. The first is C&J. They are purchasing machinery that's going to make a capital investment of over $9 million and hire 3 new employees. DIA USA, they're going to purchase a building as well as equipment. This will be almost a $21 million capital investment and 23 employees, and you'll hear more about their company very soon. Camtech Auto USA, they'll be hiring 56 new employees and making a $9 million capital investment. Cat and Wolf is a new company coming to our community. They are purchasing equipment for their temporary facility and hiring 40 new employees. This is an $8 million capital investment. And then their new facility that they will be moving into in the future, this is a $15 million investment in that facility. And then finally, Vertex Innovations. They are moving into a new building at 2270 Riley Street, hiring 45 new employees and $13.5 million of capital investment. This fits to Auburn's objectives for value-added manufacturing, technology-based companies. These are small to medium-sized companies that do intend to grow. Auburn has been very successful over the years recruiting these types of companies. Many of these companies will have a direct nexus to Auburn University, and we're very excited to welcome them to our community. And we appreciate the decision that these companies have made to invest in Auburn or to expand in Auburn. We're very grateful for that. City Council approved a reimbursement resolution for the 2026 public school site and initial facility improvements. This is related to Plains High School and Plains Junior High School. And the City Council approved a contract with Resticon for preventive maintenance and repair for the Wright Street parking deck. This is $504,000. It's hard to believe that the Wright Street parking deck has been with us now for 5 years, but it has continued to serve our community and our downtown merchants very, very well. Under Mayor's announcements, I want to say congratulations to the Auburn High girls track and field team. They are the 2026 Alabama State 7A champions. Congratulations to those ladies, as well as to the ladies who were individual state champions. I want to remind our citizens of the Mayor's Memorial Day breakfast to be held at 8 o'clock on Monday, May the 25th. This is an appropriate time for us to stop and remember those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms and our opportunity to live in such a great community as Auburn. The tickets are $25, and you can come by City Hall and purchase a ticket for that great event. We'll also be laying a wreath at the Veterans Memorial later that morning. I want to say thank you to all of our citizens who have participated in the Citizens Academy. Had an opportunity to visit with each of those citizens recently. They made a sacrifice of giving up basically a day a month to learn about how our city functions, and I appreciate their sincere interest in what goes on in the city of Auburn. In a related topic, Leadership Lee County will be coming by to visit the City Hall here this week, and again, I appreciate these citizens who are trying to understand how our county works. They'll be spending the day in Auburn with Auburn's municipal leadership and Auburn's departments, understanding how our community works, and we appreciate the investment that these citizens are making to understand what makes Lee County the place that it is. I want to remind everybody of the National Day of Prayer to be held May the 7th at Courthouse Square in Opelika during the lunch hour, and then the Auburn event that will be held at Embrace Church at 5:30 on Thursday, May the 7th. This is Mayor Ron Anders with the Mayor's Minutes. Have a great week.